Alright, part 3 is in as I continue my first ever Ask Me Anything special. Last time, I've answered a few questions from Golf Media Collector 1999, aka Michael Rizzo. So, for this episode, I'm going to take a look at a few people who've asked me at least one or two questions this time as well. This one might be fast paced, so first off, I would like to take a look at one of my favorite YouTubers who's into the horror genre like I am and is the best friend of Joe the Horror Man. Knew him since 2022. Perfect Nightmares, Jason Morse. And here is what he asked, along with a compliment. That is always a wonderful question you've asked me, Jason. When it comes to the giallo genre, I'm always down for good old Italian horror and mystery. I mean, been into it since high school. So, my favorite of all time are Deep Red from 1975, All the Colors of the Dark from 1972, A Lizard in a Woman's Skin from 1971, and The Red Queen Kills Seven Times, also from 1972. Those are my big four when it comes to my personal favorite gialli of all time. And I hope to be doing a special gialli edition on my channel someday. I mean, the Italians do better than us Americans or other folks around the world when it comes to the mystery and horror genre. Thanks for asking me, and also thank you for all the support and enjoying as keep on the good work you do with Joe, Jason. Ciao. Okay, next question is from Lydia Blackmore, an enthusiastic otaku who I know since last year, and she collects and watches lots of anime and some other animation too. Here is what she asked me. Now that is a awesome question you have. I can answer at any time simply, Lydia. As an otaku, I will say my top favorite anime shows of all time are Cowboy Bebop, Sailor Moon, Demon Slayer, Fairy Tail, Bleach, and The Vision of Escaflowne. As for the anime films, Princess Mononoke, Ghost in the Shell, Ninja Scroll, and the End of Evangelion. And then for the manga, I'm going to say Fruits Basket, Purple Eyes in the Dark, and X 1999. Those are huge titles for me that I simply enjoyed, as for made a strong impression as an artist that I am today. Thank you for asking me, and keep your passion alive when it comes to good anime or manga. Thank you again for asking me, as for enjoying my channel, Lydia. Moving right along, we have Zach the Artist, who I knew since last year. and he does some good artwork and is passionate about Japanese culture. And he's asked me this. Those are some good questions you have there, Zach, as I'll be answering them right now. My favorite anime of all time is Cowboy Bebop, as you know it. And second, I admire your painting of Faye Valentine from Cowboy Bebop, the best in my opinion. The second one you did looks splendid in my opinion. So, hope you like my answers to your questions there. And do keep up the excellent work with your art. Heading on to the last question for this episode, here is one that Anthony Chobot asked me, and it is on my favorite home video format I grew up since childhood, and this is what he asked me. Ooh, tough question for me to answer when it comes to choosing personal favorite VHS copies I grew up with. But I can say there are some that I actually like that can be a tie, in my honest opinion. So it goes like this. The Alien Trilogy box set from Fox Video containing Aliens, and Alien 3, which is a pretty neat looking sturdy box set at the time, as I grew up watching those films. I mean, Aliens was my favorite childhood film of all time. And the next one I would add to that spot is a tie between Sleeping Beauty and The Jungle Book from the Walt Disney Home Videos, the classic Black Diamond line. When it comes to that label, but we all grow up with Disney. But the one thing I did like about those releases is how the packaging shows the front and the back expanding like one scene to another as if it was a storybook in a art museum, which is pretty cool. And they don't do art like that anymore. So those are my personal picks when it comes to my favorite VHS copies. Hope you like your answer there, Chobot. Well, sums up for episode 3. Yet, I will be right back when the fourth and final episode on Ask Me Anything comes in shortly. So stay tuned for that. And don't forget to leave a like, do comment below, and do subscribe if you enjoyed my channel overall.